my friends. Nice to see you all. Hey Tien. Hey Mary Lou, good to see you too. Hey Fatima, thank you. Missed you too. Missed you guys a lot. So nice to see you. Hi Stephanie. Thank you. Likewise. We're just about to step into the Royal Botanical Gardens. We're going to head into the Zen garden and just enjoy a peaceful, tranquil, and mind downwinding meditation. It's going to be a great. Everything's good, Fatima. Thank you for asking. Everything is good on my end. It's nice to finally have some nice weather again. I've just been a little busy the last few days, so I apologize if I've been a little out of touch. It's just been a very busy period for me. Hello, CC. I'll switch it to me. Hey! Oh, oops. Nice to see you all. I miss you all. We've got 13 people, which is nice. And yeah, I just thought I'd chuck on the sunnies because we don't really get a chance to do it very often. But yeah, nice to see you all. How are you going? How are you all going? Hope you're all well. Seems like they still got all the food trucks around because they are running Lightscape. Hello, Poppy. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better, Tien. I had a terrible ear infection, and it felt like a bus hit me on the left side of my head. So it was just terrible. But I'm okay now. I'm okay now, and yeah, it's good to be back. Are you working? Me in a job? I'm doing like subcontractor jobs here and there, like production stuff and just stuff to pay the bills. But I'm also in the process of building a meditation business, and it's heading in the right direction. It's looking good. So I'll be hopefully launching it I don't know, in the next few weeks, hopefully. I'm trying to, yeah, it's just a lot of work, but a lot of sleepless nights of sitting on my computer and trying to put it all together and piece everything together. But it will pay off. It will pay off. I think that Melbourne definitely needs more meditation. The world needs more meditation. And I am very passionate about delivering this. So I think there's there's a lot of potential for me to just do something that I really enjoy and at the same time help people in my city. But I also have I also still am offering tours. A kind of school, yeah, a kind of school, but it's a little more niche, Fatima, a little more niche. So I'll be targeting workplaces. So I'll be helping people in the workplaces so they can perform better. I'll be targeting athletes, helping them perform better, and I will be targeting teenagers, high schoolers, and primary schoolers. So yeah, so we'll see how that all goes. But it's going to be a very hard journey, but I think we're going to get there. It's going to be good. Let's catch up on some of the chats. Oh, hey Suzanne, lovely to see you. Thanks for being here, as always. Hey Robin, nice to see you. Let's see. So yeah, that's and also in schools, Fatima. That's exactly right. Yeah, so I'll be heading to different schools and helping them, helping the students just understand mindfulness a little bit better. And I think that's at this point, a studio, like an actual studio that with group classes. At this point, that's going to take a little bit longer. But for now, that's going to be my focus for now. I think it's having a niche is very important, and it's also great to focus on helping certain people benefit their lives in different ways. So yeah, I mean, kids need it the most, don't they, Fatima? Kids really do need meditation. They need mindfulness. They need some form of mentorship. So I think it's so important to deliver that for kids, without a doubt. I want to thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate your company and your friendship and your view. It's a beautiful day here in Melbourne. We're going to head to a nice little spot, a lovely spot. We're going to do a little meditation, a little Zen meditation. I don't know if you've ever done a Zen meditation. It's no different to any other meditation than we've done, because ultimately meditations are all bound by the same principles, but there are certain little things that separate Zen meditations from other meditations, and part of it is also part of it is also just being aware of your surroundings and embracing and finding peace in whatever is around you and whatever is in you. So I think that's something that I really do enjoy about Zen meditations. Let's see. Standard and posture challenging for new. Yeah. Well, that's right. It's challenging, but it'll be a great challenge, great pursuit. Let's see. Hey, Arlene. Thank you, Fatima. Okay, so I'm going to switch the camera now, and we'll just go for a little stroll towards our destination. And if you have any questions, and I'll talk a little bit more about Zen meditation as we're walking, but we may as well just walk and talk a little bit. So I'm just going to switch the camera now. You can hear the birds. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Melbourne. They're predicting approximately 16 degrees Celsius, which amounts to, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's about 68 Fahrenheit, which is not too bad for a winter day. You hear the birds. That's a swamp hen down there. Here's another swamp hen. Hey buddy, they look like dinosaurs, don't they? And we're going to head to one of my favorite spots here in the gardens. A spot that I really do enjoy meditating. Not in summer. In summer it's full of mosquitoes, but in winter it's just an optimum spot to meditate and just clear the mind. And I miss you guys. I really do miss. I know I've sort of taken a step back from virtual touring, but just having you around and spending this time with you and appreciating this moment with you is something I cherish a lot. So I think I hear a cockatoo screech too. I think I heard one too, Jennifer. Yeah, very screechy birds, those cockatoos. I'm just going to head down into inside this lot of trees. So just bear with me. I'll give you a little idea where we're at. Let's just head down there. Beautiful day for meditation. I could not ask for better company. So I was having a think, and I really do think that this is something we should do on a regular basis, just YouTube meditations in different locations. I just think it adds something different to us. We do our Insight Timer meditations from my home, but I just think that once a week at the very least, just having a meditation which we can just relax and and enjoy some scenery, something different, would be a feature I'd like to include into my repertoire. So let's here we go, these beautiful ferns over here. I'm thinking this would be a nice spot. Actually, a little nice spot over there. I'm just going to find the perfect spot for us to sit back and meditate. Just bear with me. It is quite beautiful. Okay, so let's head down up to there. I think that's down there is what I'm looking for. Just bear with me. I think I'll find a seat. Check out this giant tree over there. There we go. Okay, I found where I was intending on sitting with you guys. Over there. I hope you're gonna like it. It's pretty nice. Very hidden. Not many people know about this place. There we go. Very, very hidden. Oh, it's a nice shot. So, we can sit on this rock. Check this out. This here. We're very secluded right now. And this is one of my favorite Zen spots. Hi, Gregory. Thank you. And we'll just now collectively decide on the place from which we can meditate. I think this would be a nice spot. Let's see. Then we've got the water in the background. This looks nice. Okay. So I want to thank you all for being here with me as we embark on this meditation. So zen. I know, TM. You've got the bamboo trees to our left. You've got the ferns to our right. You've got a beautiful little path in the middle. And there's so much we can appreciate about this spot. So, and then after this, if you want to stay around, we'll just go for a little walk and talk a little bit and just catch up, because I feel like it's been too long and I do miss you guys a lot. So we'll do that as well after the meditation. This meditation will only be about 15-ish minutes, 20 minutes. I know that for some of you more advanced meditators, that is not enough, but I can assure you it's not the quantity, it's the quality. So we'll make the most of this. And what is Zen? So Zen is basically a branch of Buddhism, right? It's a philosophy that was actually born in the 11th century. And one of the things I like the most about Zen is that it focuses less on, the religious aspects of Buddhism and more on meditation, more on just being a better person, living your best life in the most selfless possible way, and being one with the universe. And one of the main tenets of Zen Buddhism is our ability to deny our ego, or at the very least not let our ego control us.
And that basically allows us to be more connected with the universe and you know, learn more about ourselves. The second tenet of Zen Buddhism is that it recognizes, well, it teaches us to recognize that attachment is actually one of our main sources, if not the source of suffering. And it's and it teaches us these things not by sharing knowledge with us, not by you know, making us learn different principles and different things. We learn Zen Buddhism by looking to ourselves. We extract the information from our own minds, and that's one of the things I love about Zen Buddhism, is that we grow, we learn, we advance, all from within, not from a certain text. And in many ways, it has also taken bits and pieces of other religions, of other philosophies like Taoism and Confucianism, and has embedded them all into this one philosophy. And it's just such a beautiful, inclusive, and mindful philosophy, the Zen philosophy. And yeah, well, good question, Suzanne. Suzanne's asking, attachment to material things. Not necessarily just material things, attachment in general. And I know it sounds counterintuitive to us, because as humans, we are attached to certain people, we're attached to certain outcomes, to certain goals, you know, to philosophies, and to certain rituals. Attachment is, you know, extends far beyond the material. But, and yes, they do also include material in that umbrella, under that umbrella. But generally, attachment, according to Zen Buddhism, is the source of all suffering. And they believe that if you can abdicate attachment, or, you know, the reliance on being attached to certain things, or to a lot of things, then it can free you as a person, because that way you experience less pain, less suffering. And again, I know it sounds like a concept that is very hard for us, especially people who come from the West, to grasp, because we are attached to the people that we love. We are attached to certain outcomes and philosophies, and yes, we are attached to certain material possessions. We all are. I am. Everyone is, because that is just part of us. That is how we've grown as people. But at the end of the day, we can try our best. We can't be perfect, right? So we can try our best to minimize our attachments, minimize the things that we are bound to, because when we do that, it frees us a little bit. We become less limited. So yeah. Another thing that is incredible, that I love about Zen Buddhism, is it talks about the concept that everything is constantly changing, right? Nothing is ever final. Nothing is ever finished, right? And this is a concept known as mujo in Japanese, and they basically just talk about the impermanence of everything, really. Your thoughts, your pains, your sufferings, your body, and everything else. And you know, everything that we see in our environment is eventually just going to change. It's going to be different. Once was different, and always and will be different. And on that note, it also teaches us that nothing in the universe is ever perfect, right? Because it's always in a constant state of transformation. So, even if things do look perfect, right? Everything has its own defects, flaws, inconsistencies, and this is a concept that we've talked about many times before on many of my tours. The concept of wabi-sabi, and I don't know if some of you remember that, but that's a word that, if I could ever tattoo in my mind, it would be that word. I mean, it already is tattooed. I just love this word, wabi-sabi. And wabi-sabi basically means beauty in imperfection. So we don't have to rigidly bind ourselves to the concept that things are perfect. We can just accept that everything's imperfect and find the beauty in it. And I think that is a very rational. I'm just going to quickly see what you guys are saying. Hey Janine, lovely to have you here. Nothing is perfect or permanent. That is exactly right, Suzanne. Exactly. And exactly, Arlene, and that is exactly the concept of wabi-sabi, that imperfection in itself is perfection. So basically anything, any artwork or anything that emphasizes imperfection or even incompleteness or impermanence, that is, according to the philosophy of wabi-sabi, that is true beauty. So basically, in other words, an asymmetric old bowl of rice, for example, is more precious than a perfectly structured and shaped bowl because there's something that it represents. There's a story to it, right? And that's just one way to look at things. So, but we can talk a lot about Zen principles a little bit later, because I want to get into this meditation. And let me just move this up a little bit, and you can hear the sounds. And as I was saying to you before, one of the things I love about Zen is that it's a philosophy more so than anything else. And it's a philosophy that emphasizes the beauty in all that is around us. Not just the breath, not just the fact that we are in our zones meditating, in the gap, they call it the gap. But it's a concept that also allows us to embrace everything around us and find its beauty. So that's what we're going to do today in this meditation. We're going to sit down, or stand up if you'd like, if that's what you prefer. And we're going to just enjoy our surroundings. We're going to find beauty in them. And I don't want us to overthink this meditation. I want us to search for stillness within ourselves. And that is where true zen-like, that is where a true zen-like mindset and state comes from. Just embracing the stillness from within. And there's a very popular Buddhist analogy that when our minds are like muddied waters, right? When you meditate, when you embrace this inner zen, the waters just remain still until the mud just clears, goes all the way down, and then the waters become clear, and you can suddenly see through the waters. And it's just like our minds, our minds are like muddied waters. We just need to remain still for a little bit and let the waters become clear so we can see through them and gain more clarity over our decisions and over whatever it is that we're trying to achieve. So let's, and remember, and another important concept is that'll help you also grow as a meditator is following up on the notion that nothing is perfect, and that we have to embrace whatever it is and find the beauty, the wabi-sabi in everything. As you're meditating, you will find that people will be yelling, dogs will be barking, who knows, there might even be a lawnmower man. Try to not see that as a disruption. See it as just embed it as being part of your meditation, okay? That's a very important thing for you to recognize. Well, Arlene, it took you 60 years, but it's never too late, so well done. Well done. Okay, so thanks guys, let's begin. And as you meditate, you'll find that your thoughts will be constantly seeping in, distracting you, making you think of things that are not really relevant. And I want you to know that's perfectly fine. That's basically what the mind does. It's just a normal occurrence. When that happens, you just acknowledge the thoughts. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your own mind. Acknowledge the thoughts, and then slowly go back in your own time to the meditation. And that can happen 100 times during the meditation. It doesn't matter, okay? So find yourself seated comfortably. Remember, there are no expectations. There are, how many of us here? 22 of us here. And every single one of us, every single one of us may experience something different during this meditation. So don't set any expectations. Your experience meditating is unique. So just enjoy whatever comes your way. I'm going to ask from you to now find yourself seated comfortably in an upright position. And I want you to, before you even close your eyes, notice the surface that you're seated on. Notice what it feels like. Is it soft? Is it hard? Just for a moment, notice that. Notice the space that you are currently in. What's the temperature like? Is it warm or cold or in between? And now I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can. And slowly exhale to the count of 10. Just count to 10 as you breathe out in your own time. And when you've breathed out, I'd like you to then eventually close your eyes gently. And know that this is your moment, your space. Whatever is now happening is yours to grasp in your own unique way. I want you to begin by noticing the sounds around you. What can you hear? It can be from within this stream, in this garden, this zen-like garden. It can be from within your own vicinity. I just want you to focus on the sounds without attaching any meaning to the sounds. Just enjoy them for what they are. I remind you that if thoughts seep in, see how many different things you can hear in the background. I want you to listen to those sounds like they just sound without any attachments or meaning, like as though you're listening to music. Now I'd like you to notice the smells within your vicinity. Just take note of anything you can smell. It may be something you may have cooked earlier, or if you feel the need to switch back to listening, then go do that. Just listen to the sound of the birds or the water. This is your time. And you define how you make this yours. Done. Another deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can. Slowly exhale to the count of 10. Nice and slow, like you're blowing a candle or a hot soup. And when you fully exhale, take note of your breath. Take note of notice the air flowing in and out through your nose. The sensations of the air. The cool temperature when you breathe it in through your nose. No need to alter the pace. Merely explore. And if thoughts seep in, that's perfectly normal. Just take note of those thoughts. When you're ready, you slowly go back to witnessing the breath. Notice how I said witnessing. You're not getting involved. You're not forming any attachments to the thoughts that are coming with it. You're merely observing it. You are the observer of this experience. As you do so, I'd like you to take note of your chest now. Notice the movements of and out. In through acts. Notice the expansion of the chest as you breathe into your lungs. And when you exhale, notice it contracting. Take your time. There's no rush. This is your gift to you. What you're doing is amazing, incredible, profound. And you'll thank yourself later. Let's move down now to your belly. Notice your belly. Notice how your belly inflates when you breathe into it, ever so subtly. And then just like a balloon, it deflates when you breathe out. In through your belly, out through your belly. Everything, universe, is connected. You are the universe. I want you to absorb your surroundings. Absorb the sounds, the smell, the taste. tastes. Absorb your breath, the temperature, the sensations of the surface. I want you to just embrace the interconnectedness of everything around you. Now it all together forms one universe. That's how we grow. We grow by absorbing our surroundings, nature, the things that change around us, and understanding that everything in life is temporary. Things that happen in our bodies, the air that flows in and out, you'll never breathe the same air in twice. The water, the sounds, everything changes. Now go back to noticing the air flow in and out of your nostrils. I want to remind you that you are never alone. You are eternally connected with everything and everyone. You just haven't realized that power, that profound reality yet. But that's okay, because you need to remember that the universe is already taking care of you. There's an old saying by one of my favorite Buddhist philosophers, Thich Nhat Hanh. He says, enlightenment is when the wave realizes that it is the ocean. You're a big part of the order of the universe. And a great way to understand this is by noticing everything around you, the interconnectedness of nature and oneself. Let's go back to the sounds and try to immerse yourself in the sounds. Are not your thoughts. As long as you do not form any attachment to those thoughts, recognize them, understand them, and then gently go back to this zen-like experience and moment of stillness. I'd like you to take another deep breath in. And this time when you breathe out, I want you to relax your muscles. Slowly exhale and relax your muscles. Notice any tension that may arise or has been lurking. And then slowly relax. And when you're ready, you may gently open your eyes and welcome back your physical surroundings. I want to thank you for being here, for trying this meditation, for being a part of this experience. And I hope you experience many more years, months, days, hours of stillness and zen-like interconnectedness. Remember, you are the universe. That is your power. Embrace that, realize that, and you will live a happy life. Thank you from my heart to yours. Thank you. Namaste.
You're very welcome, Abe. It is my pleasure. Olivia, I'm so glad you made it. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for being here. That's right, Gregory. This beautiful work of art. And Suzanne has an amazing question. She says, can you meditate with eyes open? I got in a zen-like state, enjoying nature and sounds. Absolutely, Suzanne. You can definitely meditate with your eyes open. In fact, in some cases it is highly encouraged. If you find that you feel like you want to embrace in that moment your visual surroundings and just appreciate whatever is around you, then meditating or with your eyes open is highly encouraged, absolutely. And I sort of knew that some of you would be having your eyes open, because how can you not when you're in this beautiful setting? So, that's part of why I move the camera around and just let you enjoy it in your own way, at your own leisure. Here's the little bamboo forest around us. That's okay, Kathy. Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming, regardless. You are absolutely welcome, Mary Lou. It is my pleasure. Thanks, Olivia. Ruth is saying, lovely setting and great meditation. You're absolutely welcome, Ruth, and I appreciate you being up this late and doing the meditation. Thank you. You're welcome, Mary Lou. And the birds are just very loquacious today, aren't they? And yes, TM, absolutely. The water feature and the birds were perfect. It's quite lovely, isn't it? You're welcome, Arlene. Fatima saying, wow, so relaxing and complete. The surroundings are so beautiful, and the water and the birds, all pure magic. 100%, Fatima. You're 100% right. Miss you too, Kathy. Well, thanks for being here. The main thing is we're all here together. It doesn't matter at one point, as long as at one point we're here. Let's step out a little bit. Let's just enjoy a little bit of nature. This is fantastic, wasn't it? Let's catch up. And the birds cracked you up, Suzanne. No doubt, most definitely. Beautiful. Here we are. This is called the Fern Forest here in the Botanical Gardens. I hope you all feel a little more serene than you did before. Thanks, Abe. Nice to see you. Let's just step a little bit out of here. Look at the trees. These old trees that would have been planted quite a while ago. I'm not going to over speculate, but yeah, it would have been here for quite some time. Just walk away into the sun. I think it will be appropriate and in a way just lovely to finish with a flower shot. So let's find the flower and let's head a little bit up this path. for a little walk. What's going on over there? Very quickly. It looks like they've emptied one of the lakes or ponds. It says here that this is a canna bed restoration. Canna bed rain garden has worked hard to provide improved water quality via treatment of stormwater for over 14 years. It is now at the end of its life cycle, and while it may not look its best at this time, we have plans for a new design and improved infrastructure. Interesting. Well, there you go. Let's keep walking. Now I can see a nice little bush of flowers. So let's finish off with these flowers, because it is winter. So when you do spot flowers in winter, you just have to make the most of it. Today they're forecasting 16 degrees Celsius, which is not too bad. Check this out. Beautiful. And Suzanne's saying wonderful, calm, relaxing, serene, peaceful. Thanks so much for this. Thank you, Suzanne, for those beautiful words and for being a part of this. It is an absolute pleasure. I love it. We need to do this every week, without a doubt. I've uploaded quite a few meditations on Insight Timer, live ones, from Tuesday all the way to Friday. And I might finish something like this off in the Botanical Gardens again on Saturday. We can do our Zen Saturdays. Hear the birds. Very peaceful, Stephanie. I know. It's quite beautiful. Look at this beautiful bush of flowers. It's nice to be back to just showing you a little bit of a part of my city virtually, albeit in the context of meditation. Nonetheless, it is just a pleasure. It's beautiful. It's quite beautiful. Thank you, Suzanne. I really appreciate you saying that. Very peaceful and beautiful. I know. Check this out with the sun. The sun poking its way out, and it's a beautiful flower. There was a bee here just before. We must have missed it. Ah, here he is, or she. There they are. Thanks, Janine. My pleasure. I miss our postcard specials at the Botanical Gardens. Those are some good times. And I'll forever cherish those experiences that we have appreciated, in some cases endured, and in most cases just enjoyed together. Because there is really such a special bond between all of us that will remain sturdy and strong and connected for years and years to come, for as long as we are here. So that is something we just have to never forget. Even though I have taken a step back from virtual touring because there are other pursuits I need to focus on, our bond will remain forever, and I'll never stop showing you things. Oh, a bee. It's beautiful. Let's just finish it off here. I'll just grab a seat over there by this lake, and then we can finish it off on a very peaceful note. And I hope you enjoyed this Zen meditation. So it's a Zen style meditation derived from Zen philosophy, Zen Buddhism. I hope you may have learned something new. a little bit about this branch of Buddhism and one of my favorite philosophies. And I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I know I did say namaste at the end. I know namaste is not a Zen word, but honestly I could not think of another word. I love the word namaste. Let me just chuck my sunglasses on. The sun's in my eyes. So yeah, friends, I just am so grateful for you. I think I will, Suzanne. Yeah, I think I will. I think we should make it a regular weekly thing. So I'll definitely be doing a Zen meditation again. If not on, I think gardens would be most appropriate, but we might even do a couple on Inside Timer, just to mix it up a little bit. But it certainly is, Kathy. It's just amazing, isn't it? This bond that we've all formed is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's hard to believe. But I really am just grateful for you. I appreciate you. I hope you feel a little calmer. And thanks for everything, guys. Thank you very much for everything. Yeah, Poppy, we will have to do it again more regularly, okay? No doubt, without a doubt. I'm so grateful. Namaste back to you, Olivia. Until later, Tramily. Yes, Arlene. Until later. Thanks for being here. Namaste. Love you guys. Look after yourselves. Sending you lots of peace, lots of love, lots of health, lots of positivity and tranquility. And remember, we're all here for each other. Love you. Take care. Thank you, TM. You too. Have a great day. CSTC. My pleasure. Look after yourselves, guys. Lots of love. I'll switch it. Oh, beautiful shot.